Grand Rising, Leo, and welcome back to the channel. Supreme gratitude for watching the last video. I sincerely appreciate it. I know I was missing in action yesterday. When I woke up, I was not feeling it, and you have to feel it. So, you guys didn't get a reading yesterday, but I did go live, okay? We go live Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And so I'll be live again on Monday, okay? Keep in mind that this is probably going to be the last Saturday. Going to be the last Saturday, okay? Energy for Leo. That I am reading. I'm going to fully Monday through Fridays to read so I can have time to do things. I haven't spoke about this yet until now. If you are not in the lives, then you don't know. The people that do attend the lives, you got the information already. I am opening up a store, right, on the website, spiritualgoddess.com, GAWDDESS. And you can find that link in the description box below. But the store will be opening either December 1st or January 1st. I'll give you guys a heads up. But it's going to be like for your spiritual items that you need. Palo Santo, regular sage, chakra sage, dragon blood incense, your spiritual baths, okay, that you need. Sorry, your spiritual baths that you may need. When you saying you're trying to clear someone's energy from you, or you just need to align your own energy, okay, you can get all of those things from the shop. I will let you guys know when it goes active. I've been, focusing on inventory and making sure things are perfectly aligned so that I can be ready for the release. And on the weekends, it'll be for like me being able to fill orders for the stores and for the store, and also personal readings. Okay, so just dedicating my time, freeing up some time on the weekend. So those readings will come Monday through Friday. We'll still have the same format: Money Mondays, energy reads, what spirit wants you to know, and how does your person feel. Okay, we can do that in 5 days. We don't need 6. All right, Leo, so let's dive right into the message and find out what's going on. You have enlightenment, all right? Enlightenment. So there's something that you're going to find out about. And I do feel like you're going to be very excited about getting this information. But most importantly, having enlightenment behind something is, spirit saying, you know what, my child, let me make sure that you understand what you need, okay? You're going to be grateful for this particular information that you're going to hear, all right? A lot of gratitude here. Let's see what's going on. Someone could be helping you with something, Leo, and you're very happy that this person is stepping up to be able to give you assistance with this. It's something that you wanted to know, something that you've been trying to figure out, and you're happy to finally get the enlightenment in reference to that, what you're trying to figure out. No, because Leo, y'all be in y'all head. All right, so you have 3 of Wands here. This is something that you already you already foreseen this happening, okay? So you could have gotten some information that, you were like, you know what? I already knew that. This is in reference to a soulmate, okay? Keep in mind, as I tell y'all, we can run into our soulmates, right? Because most of the time we have more than one. But we don't have to be, and we're not going to be with every soulmate that we interact with, okay? And in your head, you were like, it's something I already knew. I already knew something, but I wasn't sure, right? There's a tower moment happening here. There's some change, a shift of energy, okay? Tower is like fire energy, but Aquarius rules the tower, okay? Aquarius being the most intelligent sign, the weird sign, the forward thinkers, they rule the tower. Yeah, it's fire energy because it's what's happening. But it's kind of like, fire energy, which is Leo's energy. But you have to be mindful of who you want to be fiery with, because you can bring a lot of drama and a lot of rah, but when it comes to that, like, Aquarius rules the tower. Let's find out what's going on. You done got some foresight on some information on somebody that you're dealing with. Let me see how this is going, Leo. Okay. So, you could have heard that your person is now dealing with someone else that they have children from. You could be dealing with someone else that you have children from after finding out some information. And Page of Swords. Somebody, okay, that's air energy, okay? So there could be an air sign watching you, or you could be watching an air sign, because that's right up under the Tower card. You could be watching an air sign trying to figure out what's going on, trying to see what's going on. Now, Leo, I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. Instead of being in your head, right? You go so far in your head to try to figure things out. And there's an easier way. Just communicate. If you know who this other person is, just communicate with this person. Right? If this person is your soulmate, right? And you're having indication, or you may feel as though, or you heard something about them dealing with somebody else, have your person do a sit down with the three of you. Like, you don't have to be so dramified. You don't have to go the long way around just to get the result that can be easier. Think smart, not hard, okay? If this person really loves you and this person is really for you and y'all together, this person will have an honest sit down between the three of you. Now, here's why you don't want to sit around this person while they have a phone conversation with that person. You never know the energy that them and that person is in right now. You never know what type of person you're dealing with. So they can make it sound like one thing over that phone, and then they'll just have a falling out, and then they'll go back to that person and heal that connection, and then they still doing what they're doing. Okay? So if you feel as though something is going on with somebody else, and this is your soulmate, Leo, have your person sit down and have a conversation. Because if you sit and have a conversation with the other person without your person there, it's going to be a lot of he said, she said, that ain't true, that's true. Sit down. All three of y'all, sit down. Let's find out. You're going to find out what your role really is, and you're going to find out what their role really is. Like, find out. But Leo, it doesn't make any sense because you're not going anywhere. So you can find out that, yeah, they mess around, and they can tell you, yeah, they not gonna stop messing with them, and Leo, you're not going nowhere. It just came. It said you're not going nowhere. So why even bother with what's going on in their life and what they're doing? I'm going to tell you right now, whoever this is, yes, they are dealing with the other person. And yes, you are still dealing with them. Yeah, you got a tired moment. You're angry, but they're not going anywhere. On either side. Oh, I'm leaving. You're not. I don't even want to hear it. You're not. So why put yourself through the mental anguish? It doesn't matter. They got two people. It's two of y'all that ain't going nowhere. Like, you feel like I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing, y'all. I'm hearing you saying, well, I'm never leaving them. And then the other person, I'm hearing them say, well, I'm never leaving them. And so you're mad because you want to be the only person. Like Leo, you change, you make everything into a competition, and it's not a competition. They just feel the way that they feel, and you feel the way you feel. Like you have a right to feel that way. They have a right to feel that way. And I think like you're upset because you're gonna hear the same thing that you're saying. Because I think you feel as though you feel superior because you're never leaving this person's side, and they're like, well, hey, they could have children with this person too. And they could say, okay, I'm never leaving their side either, right? I mean, you have the Six of Cups here that talks about youth. All right, so you have the Ace of Wands here. So you have the Ace of Wands, right? Fire energy, right? So it's kind of like, okay, you know what? I got to look at this in a different way. I got to figure out what it is that I'm going to do. I got to figure out how I'm going to play this off, all right? How I'm going to play this out. You have decisions to make, right? You know what your dreams and your hopes are. Now, I do see you in a celebratory situation because you're like, okay, I'm going to work on my family. I'm going to work on stability. I'm going to work on making things happen. I told you, you're not going anywhere. So you're going to still work on things with this person. You're just going to know in your head. Don't drop down in the comments and tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. And if this reading doesn't apply to you, then just put God Squad in the comments. That's it. But you're going to work on your family knowing that this person is there, because you're only going to feel like at this point you're going to be trying to be the one at that point. I can only give it to you what the cards say, Leo. Sorry. Y'all don't like when I tell y'all the truth. But, at least you know. Right? At least you're getting the 411. At least you know what's happening here. Some of you guys could start dealing with Scorpio. Okay, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, some of you guys, because I know I can hear you, you've been investing into this energy, right? This King of Cups energy. You could have been investing into a water sign. Now you're going into hermit mode, which is Virgo, the God's energy. You're seeking for enlightenment. What am I supposed to do? You got enlightenment there. You're seeking for that enlightenment. And some of you guys are like, you know what? You tried it, right? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, and now you're going back to an Aquarius, okay, or an air sign, right? But you're in player energy because you haven't fully let go of this water sign. The air sign is what you really want. That's what makes you happy. You made that decision and said, I'm just going to focus on my family. You may have felt like you and this water sign were soulmates as well. But when you found out some information, you said, "Oh, don't play with me." Yeah, never play with the Leo. Yeah, that's the player from the Himalaya. So yeah, you could be dealing with the water sign and found some information out about him, and you like, oh, okay, you gonna play with me, and now you dealing with an air sign, somebody that you have children with. Like, I'm just gonna make it work with my family, but then you're gonna find out some information about this air sign too. And you're going to kind of be in one. Or the air sign is the one that is dealing with other people. And you just like, I'm going to get in where I fit in. That's who you just trying to focus on being number one. And, listen. Love is not the greatest thing of all. We lead by love. We learn through love. And so on and so forth. But just keep in mind that a person loving you is never enough. You know what I'm saying? A person loving you is never enough, especially if they're not doing right by you. If they're not doing right by you just because they said they love you, then if they loved you, they loved you enough, they would do right by you. So just for them to just be like, I love you, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like show me. I Shay Leo.